Since you're already in this space, I want to hear your thoughts on this. I mean, you can sort of give us an idea of how we can solve our farming problems, right? So there's a lot of chat about climate change and how it's going to affect our food. Our food has less nutrients than it used to have.
Yes.
So from your perspective and where you sit, what can we do from an e-commerce perspective or from farmers' perspective to help make our food systems more sustainable?
I think we should pay for quality and think long term. Right. If we say like this is the way we want to do it, we need to pay for it, right?
Yeah.
What do you think?
So consumer driven, right?
Yeah, it's consumer driven, I think, right? And I'm very skeptical about agricultural initiatives that don't take the end consumer in mind, right? I think there's a lot of money going to a lot of farming projects that when that money is going out, that those projects will go down. There's a lot of money going to smallholders, and I don't know how you look at it, but
to smallholds,
like really smallholders, right? So people who have 2 cows or like quarter of an acre of maize. I don't think that's the goal of the country, right? I don't think if you look at Kenya and you would make a blueprint of Kenya in 50 years, I don't think we would hope that 48 million people of the 50 million are farmers. Sorry to say, right?
Yeah,
I mean, I have tremendous respect for the farming job, and it's great.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's great that you are so much more connected to your food still than Europeans are.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's the highest leverage, highest yielding activity that people can do, right?
Yeah.
The world is aging rapidly in Europe, Japan, US, etc. There's so many rapidly aging populations. So let's hope that the future of this country can contribute to the biggest problems, right? And have more consolidation in our farming systems.
Yeah. So your solution is more of consumer driven.
Yes.
So consumers need to look for this more sustainably grown products.
Yeah. So like what with bio, what we do is, for example, nobody asks us to produce at that higher European standard, right? Except the customer.
Yeah.
Bio is still growing very fast, and we're not doing so many different things than what we were doing over the past years. It's just more consumers that getting aware, that taste the difference, that try the product once and say like, wow, I want this always. And how we did it with bio is go to farmers, teach farmers what they could do and pay them a better price if they give us more volume and better quality. Someone needs to break the cycle.
Yes.
And that's very often helped through monetary compensation for stimulating the right behavior.
Yeah.
And then it even helps more if the government would also say, like, you need to have a permit to, not everybody can become a farmer. Sorry, if you're a supermarket and you sell stuff that is not under a permit, you get fines, right?
Yeah.
Hey farmer, these are the quality standards. Hey farmer, these are chemicals that have been banned in Europe. Let's also ban them here, right? And there are all these reasons why it's not possible, because like we're in the tropics and those kind of things. But have a vision as a government, like European Union doesn't ban chemicals next year. They have predictability in the market. Say, hey guys, in 5 years, this chemical is going to be
gone.
Yes, we thought it was okay. It's still okay-ish, but we can get better. So let's phase that one out. And that's predictability, right? It's in the end, you cannot tell manufacturers overnight this stuff where you have put, and it's very bad for investments, right? Yeah. And everybody is helped by predictability. And that's here in Kenya. Like, I mean, I don't know, with this finance bill, what everybody is talking about, like what makes it annoying for people is that there's no constant policy, right?
Yeah.
It's not like, hey guys, in 3 years, this is our roadmap. Yeah. In a couple of years, this will happen. No, it's always changing. Now this goes up. Now this goes down. And people have invested in companies, and because that's like they trusted that the regulatory landscape was going to be constant. But if the rules of the games change overnight, it's very difficult for companies to adapt, which reduces foreign direct investments. And that's something that Kenya definitely cannot use. Kenya needs all the partners it can find to go through this very difficult period.